ever felt an unseen presence guiding you in your darkest hours? There's something comforting about the idea that we're never truly alone. There's someone who walks by our side, even when we cannot see them. This invisible companion is none other than Jesus. It's a concept that many find difficult to grasp. How can someone who is unseen be so present? It's like walking in the dark with a trusted friend. You may not see them, but you know they're there. You feel their presence, their guiding hand. In the same way, Jesus is always with us, watching over us, guiding us even when we feel alone. His presence is not dependent on our ability to see him, but rather on our willingness to feel him. Just as the wind, unseen but felt, Jesus' presence is a constant in our lives. Let's delve into a tale that perfectly encapsulates this thought. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between the hills, lived a young boy named Sam. Sam was an adventurous soul, always curious, always eager to explore the world around him. One day, his curiosity led him far from home, into a dense forest that lay beyond the hills. As the day turned into evening, Sam realized he was lost. He was alone, frightened, and miles away from the warmth of his home. But Sam held on to a treasured belief. He believed he was never alone, that Jesus was always with him, watching over him. He remembered the stories his mother had told him about the guiding presence of Jesus. With this faith in his heart, he started walking, hoping to find his way back home. The forest was dark and the path was treacherous. Yet Sam felt a strange calmness. He believed Jesus was there, guiding him, protecting him. He walked for what felt like hours, his little heart filled with faith and courage. He navigated through the dense trees, crossed a roaring river, and climbed a steep hill. As the first rays of dawn broke, Sam saw a familiar sight, the old church spire from his town, peeking over the hills. His heart filled with joy, he rushed towards it. Exhausted but elated, he reached his home just as the town was waking up. He was welcomed with open arms, his safe return celebrated by all. Sam's story is not just a tale of a lost child finding his way home. It's a story of faith, of the unwavering belief in the constant, loving presence of Jesus. Sam was lost, yet he was found. He was alone, yet he was not. Through fear and uncertainty, he held on to his faith. Despite the odds, the child found his way, a testament to the belief that we are never alone, that Jesus is always with us. Our lives are filled with such instances, aren't they? Just like the lost child, we often find ourselves in unfamiliar territories, feeling lost and alone. And yet in those moments of despair, we find a guiding light, a sense of direction that leads us back to the path. We've all had moments where we felt a sudden surge of courage, a whisper of hope, or a comforting presence in our darkest hours. These aren't mere coincidences. They are gentle reminders that we are constantly in His thoughts. When we feel a hand on our shoulder guiding us through our journey, it's His. When we feel an unexpected strength propelling us to face our challenges, it's His. These instances are the echoes of His enduring love and concern for us, reinforcing the belief that Jesus is always thinking about us. In every joy, in every sorrow, in every challenge, we are not alone. As we journey through this life, there's an unchanging message that resonates. It's a message of an unseen companion, a guiding hand, a watchful presence. This message reminds us of the story of the lost child, who, even when he felt alone and abandoned, was never truly alone. This child, much like us, was always under the watchful gaze of a loving protector. This message is not a whisper in the wind, but a constant echo in our lives, a heartbeat that synchronizes with ours. It reassures us that no matter where we are, no matter what we do, Jesus is always thinking about us. His love for us is unwavering, His guidance unerring, and His presence a comforting certainty. In every step we take, every decision we make, Jesus is there, guiding us, watching over us. In the unseen, in the felt, in the lived, Jesus is always with us, always thinking about us.